Hey, this is Jerry with Millennial Real Estate. Today we're going to be talking about my advice to anyone looking to move to LA. 5 things that you should do prior to coming and making the move. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to call us, email us, text us. We'll be happy to help you out with anything. So 5 things to know before moving to LA. Number 1, visit LA first, right? Sometimes if you're looking online and kind of comparing neighborhood to a different neighborhood, it changes drastically from one, even in the same neighborhood, going from one part of the neighborhood to a different end of the neighborhood could change drastically, especially in LA. So I definitely recommend that you take a trip to LA, spend maybe a week. A weekend won't be enough. I would suggest a week. When you're able to drive around all parts of LA, not only LA City, but LA County. Number 2, have a reliable car. You know, in LA, you're gonna have to drive to get around. The public transportation is there, but it's not available to get you to all parts of LA that you wanna go to. Maybe not in the timeline that you're looking for as well. So have a reliable car, make sure you know the highways, you know, depending on where your commute is or to leave town, come back into town. Definitely important to have a reliable car. An electric car, even better, save some money on gas. Gas prices are pretty expensive in California right now compared to maybe other states. So if you're gonna be commuting a lot, an electric car is not a bad option. Number 3, explore the surrounding areas of LA as well. There's a lot of things to do just outside of LA that are short, you know, maybe 1-2 hour drive. An example would be Big Bear Lake, Mountain High Ski Resort, or Joshua Tree National Park, or you could even drive up to like Big Sur in Central California and those kind of places, all a short drive from LA. So I would suggest know the surrounding areas. You take a quick weekend trip and not have to fly out necessarily. So also explore LAX. You're gonna be living in LA and you're gonna be flying out of LA, flying back into LA. It's good to experience LAX. Number 4, know your commute, right? If you plan on living in a certain neighborhood and you're gonna be working in a different neighborhood or a different part of town, I would suggest maybe get an Airbnb, stay in that neighborhood and make the drive at the time that you plan on going to work usually, because it's a little bit of an unknown with traffic. Sometimes you can avoid traffic by taking a different route. So if you're living in LA, crossing through downtown LA to get to work or whatever it might be, it's always good to know your commute so that you can plan accordingly. Also might affect the area that you want to live in depending on the commute. But if you look at the map, you look at the driving time, it might say 20 minutes, but those 20 minutes could be an hour or they could be 25 minutes depending on when you go to work and depending on the area that you're driving to. So definitely highly recommend know your commute. And lastly, number 5, give us a call, ask us questions, send us an email, shoot us a text. We'd be happy to answer any question that you might have. If we don't know the answer, we'll find the answer for you. And we'll do our best to give you as much information so that you can make an informed decision. You know, buying a home, moving to a new place, all very big things, a lot of moving parts. Sometimes can be some stress added to that. So give us a call. It's always good to have some information prior to making a decision like that, all right? Thanks for coming by.